what's up guys, this is Sriram Montagari. You're watching a video from Sriram Creations. So, many of you guys know that I have been using this Redmi Note 10 Pro as my daily driver for about a week now. And I really love using this. And if you have previously watched many of the YouTube reviews on this particular model or phone, the Redmi Note 10 Pro, you might be having a clarity that this phone is the best phone under 20,000 and it is also the best value for money phone. But there are some hardcore limitations when you want to really buy this phone, and these limitations are really annoying, and it is notable for many of the people, especially the MiUI. That software experience, many of you do not like it, but if you are thinking to buy this just as a phone, I will answer you in this video that whether you really have to bother about the MiUI software experience or you just can close your eyes and get the phone. Not only that, we'll also be discussing about many aspects of this phone in a very short time. I'll try to keep it short. So without wasting any time, let's get started and watch till the end before buying it. Starting off with the display, this has got a 6.67-inch AMOLED 120Hz display with a touch sampling rate of 240Hz. So on paper, this is the best value for money spec that you can get under 20,000. Of course, the entire spec list is looking really gorgeous, but is this AMOLED display very good? Is it worth the money? Or as you're pairing a 120Hz with an AMOLED display, which is it is a really crazy combo under 20,000, which I guess I never seen in a real phone. Under 20,000. So is it really good? Now hear me out. The AMOLED display is not that great. It is not as good as the Samsung's AMOLED display. It is almost the same, but the Samsung has a little bit punchier colors. Now don't get me wrong, this display is very good, but when I compare it with the Samsung's AMOLED, the Samsung AMOLED has very slight punchier color. So don't get me wrong, the display is very good, but when compared to the Samsung AMOLED, I guess it could have been better. The viewing angles are also good. The 120Hz refresh rate, oh my god, this is a big controversy in the YouTube videos regarding to the Redmi Note 10 Pro and the Pro Max also, that the 120Hz is not working properly. It is super buggy. Well, the hardware is good, but it depends upon the software, which I will be clearly discussing about what I told about the 120Hz in the MiUI software experience part of this video. So if you are really into that, then just skip the video till there and then watch it, because that would be much interesting. Next major feature on this phone is the camera itself. Oh my god, the 64 megapixel camera on this phone is actually worth it. The sensor is very good and it got some amazing photos. I can actually do a separate entire video just talking about the camera, but let me show you a few samples of the camera app. So this is a pro mode where you can actually change the lenses from ultra wide to wide to macro, and even the macro shots are very good. I've never seen so depth. Macro camera is, in short, it is very good. So don't worry about the macro camera, one of the best I have seen. And the ultra wide is also really wide, and I haven't expected this. And the normal camera is also very good. 64 megapixel camera, I guess it could have captured much more detail, not up to the mark, but fine, I'm happy. So that's about the camera, and there are other features after like the sky mode, where you can actually change the sky. There is like the clone mode where you can actually kind of merge two photos, or not like merge. Here is a photo. I guess you can understand what this clone mode is. And there is a dual video mode where you can actually take the video from the selfie camera and the rear camera also, which is very useful for vloggers. and there is a separate vlog mode on the camera app itself, so you can actually take some b-roll shots right on the camera and it will edit for you. And actually the vlog mode is pretty helpful for me also, and the intro that you saw right now before this entire thing that you're watching is also one of the vlog modes on this phone. So, and by the way, the video recording, actually you are seeing the video recording from the Redmi Note 10 Pro itself. So, and the mic is also from that. So I guess you can see the mic quality and also the video quality. But there are some limitations which I don't want to talk now because I can't dedicate this video to the camera app itself. So let's move on to the most major section, the MiUi, which I was been waiting to share with you. So the MiUI, from the starting of Xiaomi phones or the Mi phones or the Redmi phones, this MiUI sucks. Does it really suck? Viewers actually dive deep into the phone and then they test it, which is actually very good, but that's not the point in daily life usage. In daily life, you just need a phone for just chatting with your friends, scrolling Instagram pages, watching YouTube videos. And for that, I guess MiUI is perfect. I understand the point where the MiUI sucks. But on this phone especially, there are few bugs. Of course, there are bugs on every smartphone. Bloatware is there on every smartphone. But you can actually delete all the pre-installed apps and you can actually off all the permissions, just block all the permissions of the MiUI recommendations and all stuff. You can actually kind of stop them, you can block them. But there are few things which you can't do, but that doesn't really matter at all. And I have got the 128GB 8GB RAM version. So 128GB is like maxed out. In 2021 it's the best thing that you can get, and 8GB RAM is absolutely maxed out. 8GB RAM is very, very insane. But how is the RAM management of MiUI? Well, as far as my knowledge, I guess it is absolutely fine for daily life usage. Very good phone. So MiUI doesn't suck. And the bugs in MiUI, I have noticed only one major bug in the Redmi Note 10 Pro itself is the proximity sensor. So when on this phone, it generally works on every phone, but on this phone, out of 10 times, 8 times it does, 8 times it works and 2 times there is kind of lag. So I say it is a bug. It can be fixed through software updates, but let's hope. It's Mi. You can't get everything out of it, so you have to wait. And even the MiUI 13 is coming out soon, so let's hope for the best. So that was the MiUI. So don't really worry about the MiUI bugs and etc. and stuff like that. You're just buying a phone for normal usage. That doesn't really matter. So mind these words. It doesn't at all matter if you're a normal user, but if you're a hardcore user, then you have to keep that in mind. Other features and stuff like that, this phone packs a 5000 mAh battery. To be precise, it's 5020 mAh battery, which is very good. And in the box itself, you get a 33 watt fast charger. But this charger, this is so huge. You guys see it. It is not even plugging into the switchboard, and if it does, it's outgrow things so that you can't even on the switch, which is really, really disgusting. And it kind of charges your phone within an hour from 0 to 100, and the battery life will be very excellent. It will last you one whole day, so no need to worry about the battery life. And the camera was also good, battery life good, display good, entertainment purpose very good. What about performance, which is very, very kind of important on a phone? So 732G is actually a very good processor, but under 20,000 it is kind of okay processor just for daily use and stuff like that. Very, very good. But if you're doing like video editing or gaming, it must be good for video editing. But if you're doing gaming, of course, I told you before, not this one, go for the Poco X3. So yeah, I don't want to make this long. Performance, thumbs up. You don't need to worry about it. So let me conclude it. This phone is very good, and I can't even say more than that. And if you are looking for something in this phone, if you want a depth review of this phone in any aspect, like if you want a dedicated video to the camera section, of course, just comment down in the comment section below. Of course, I'll be doing it. If you want to see about the display or the performance, or still if you want to know about the MiUI bugs and stuff, do let me know in the comment section. I will do a video dedicated to that. So that's been it for this video, friends. And finally, I'll tell you that this phone is good to go for sure, but better buy the 6GB RAM variant online itself. That's been it for this video, guys. If you liked my review, it was very short, I hope. So that's been it. Catch you guys in the very next one. And before leaving, do subscribe to Sriram Creations for more videos. And don't forget to comment down below if you have any doubts. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys very next one.